Welcome back. We're here. This is my first time playing a game that I've never played before. I have played Legends of Amberland 1, and I just haven't played the sequel. And the sequel has some interesting new features like. Um, oh, I disconnected my gamepad. Hold on a second while I connect that. Riveting stuff. Um, Maybe we'll just try to play. I can't find the cable. All right, we'll just try to play it without the gamepad today. Yeah, we found there's trainers, and did I go visit the trainer this time after getting athletics? Oh, there we go. Welcome, my savior. I know I promised to teach you for free, but please let me charge you a token fee of 1 gold so I don't get in trouble with the Athletics Guild. Okay. So this is an interesting part of the sequel is that eventually I'll have 30% hit points, 60% magic, and all I do is have to spend some gold and find these guys, and arguably they'll be spread out throughout the world, haggling, navigation, athletics, concentration, and bodybuilding. Um, yeah, I think we're totally um, in a dungeon right now. Let me see if I can find it. Um, we followed the path, stay on the path, went to this dungeon, and hit the map. Um, I do believe this is the dungeon, if I remember correctly. We'll go read the plaque. It says it's the Brotherhood of Rusty Knives. Yes. So we ran into some bandits in this area, and they said that they had reclaimed this what's it called this dungeon, and that the bottom levels had monsters, and we released somebody out of the empty cell here. So what we need to do is go deeper, and then we go deeper still. For all Brotherhood members who do not go into the lower towers, there's a monster down there. Okay. Um, so there's a plaque here. It says this is where we tell you not to go any further, and then we went this far, and there's a oh look, my peripheral vision. So this guy has paralysis. Come to think of it, I don't think this is where we wanted to pick up the game. I think we are actually going a little further to maybe this tent, and then the this is where we left off. Okay. Welcome, travelers. A word of warning: in the forest next to the castle, there's a troll. Avoid him at all costs, or your life will be abruptly. Fortunately, he is almost blind, can't hear well, and can't smell anyone. So if you steer clear of him, he will not notice you. Just stay away. Well, you know what? I wanna see this troll. Oh, look at this! Some guy wants to fight us. It's a level 3 bandit. I think we're well above level 3 now. Is that even true? Yeah, we're level 5. We probably uh, need to level. I think I missed that. Uh, so, spellbook, magic arrow. We're not going to waste any mana on this guy. Okay. Um, so it looks like there are some. There's like a troll over here. Is this the blind troll? Level 14. Yikes. But he's only 500 hit points. I could totally take this guy out. Let's see how much damage he does. I'll take this chance to heal the wounded frontliner, and then this guy, of course, Power Fist. 92, and this is Afraid. Okay, let's do another Power Fist. 342. We're doing okay. I think we took some hits. 37 damage, not bad. My guys have enormous all points in toughness, so that's hit points. I'm going to just attack. I want to see how much damage this guy can really do. Now, this guy is low on magic points. He's going to have to do a magic arrow. Yeah, my guys were not properly rested before this, and this guy can do the super arrow, and this guy can do a regular magic arrow. Yeah, so if that was the troll, he had nothing on us. But here's a bandit. We'll just attack them real quick. Fight, 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 fight. We'll do some magic arrows. And we're done. Alright, what's this new castle? It's the old castle. Same as the new castle, okay? Security zones. Never heard of that in a castle. So, yeah, it's a bit of a maze. Here's a guard's room. Let's see. Is there a guard in here? There's a lever. This is a very bored guardsman sitting behind the desk. He slowly raises his head as you approach. Just pull the lever and the security gate will open. Welcome to this old castle. Okay. Very polite for an old guard. Not really sure what the purpose of this is in the story. It seems a little out of place. We're already looking at lots of reclaimed dungeons and hideout for bandits, hideout for goblins. We haven't found a hideout for orcs yet. And yeah, we're this room is prepared and ready to accommodate additional forces. Okay, so this looks very similar. What I like most about being stationed here is the old castle is so big and there are so few forces stationed here that even the lowest ranked soldier can get a private night quality room for themselves. So these are not cells, they're bedrooms. That's unusual. And if you look at the map, it looks like a similar floor plan. I don't think that's intentional. Again, in the last game, the maps were almost all symmetric, right hand, left hand, and very few maps were asymmetric. In this game, so far, almost all the maps are asymmetrical in a good way. Keeps it interesting. So we're exploring this friendly castle, and we should probably... Oh, wait, before you may or may not have a request of your own, I need you to do me a favor. Take this letter to the royal castle and deliver it to the queen. I've gained a letter to the queen. So this might be the only reason this castle is even here. I was injured in battle years ago and reassigned me to the old castle. Perhaps I'm not of much use in battle anymore, but that's okay. But that's not the only quality required to be stationed in the old castle anyway. I'm glad I can still be of some use to the king. So, yeah, completely useless story so far. How do I... Yeah, notes. I can write notes here. Okay, well, we've explored the old castle. Not really sure how it plays its part. Oh, wait, where's the bad guy? There's a bad guy over there. Okay. But I'm pretty sure we're here exploring this castle. This castle has the more traditional symmetry. Okay, so that one did not unlock anything. Oh yeah, level 10 stuff. Right. 300 hit points. And my guys are way low on on stuff. What is this recovery? Everybody restores 25% hit points. Why not? I need to go back anyway. Magic, and then I'm out of focus, so I got wizards attacking. Wizards attacking. This guy could easily do power fists until he's out of mana. One of the problems with these wizard builds with high knowledge is they don't have high hit mana pools because willpower is mana in this game, and so um, the fighters will most likely outlast the wizards, which is okay. It just puts a dependency. If I made a more balanced team, the wizards would do less damage or have access to fewer spells, or access the spells not as early. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to go back and do something. Heal up. We're struggling here. And then we got 200 hit points to go. This guy's going to do a heal on somebody, this guy. Then he's going to drop an actual spell. He's going to do an actual fight. And then I'm going to downgrade this guy to Magic Arrow to conserve mana, because I've only got one guy with mana now. Ooh, I think I got feared again. That's harsh. I'm going to heal the female knight. Yes. And we got it. All right, so yeah, a little miscalculation on my part. We are close to completing this. How do I scroll? Ooh, interesting. I can create notes. Never, never explored that yet. But the point is that my characters are alive and struggling. They need to level up. Here we go. Let's level up. Let's see. Level up. Oh, that's a great way to leveling up is a great way to heal. So I didn't have to spend money on healing. Spend money on leveling, and you're good to go. I do have to cleanse myself of fear. So what I want to make sure is that, and we are going max knowledge for the extra spells for the bigger spell book. There probably is a max, because knowledge doesn't add damage in this sequel. Knowledge doesn't add spell damage. There's probably a maximum number of knowledge before you want to dump everything into another stat, or diversify. Um, but there's no manual, and I might have to look it up. I'm gonna try not to. This is basically my pure first time, no lookups. Cleanse red, and we're good to go. All right, I think we're gonna do a little more exploring. I know that this castle is almost complete, but I think I'm gonna just push to see more of the game. And here we go, more of the game. Fight, fight, fight. Let's do a little attacking. All right, I didn't even need a wizard. There's some pretty flowers here. Here's another fight, fight, fight. And here we'll do a low mana magic spell, conserve mana. Conservation of mana is always good with a team with low mana pools. Here's a new tile. Let's go look at it. It is wheat. Interesting. In a well? Oh, it's a well of heal party. Nice. I've decided to acquire the land rights away from the main kingdom's farmlands. The soil here might not be the best, but I'm avoiding the usual villagers' quarrels. It's a good trade. Well, he has this. This opens up some really interesting options. Having a heal all. I don't know if it heals mana. Let's see. It does not heal mana. So healing hit points um, in a very short space. Now there's a castle here, the royal castle of ruling dynasty of the Kingdom of Astoria. Oh, this might be where I need to deliver my note. And then there is a tavern, and the taverns are vast in this sequel. So there's the level up guy. If I had pushed forward, I would have leveled up here instead of at the old tavern. Okay, he's basic haggling, which I think is worth the 50 gold. It's, I believe, 30%. Basic haggling is 10%. So, yeah, if I bought something for 500, that's return on your investment. I have a lucrative contract with the Wizard of the Tall Mountain. My role involves managing the suppliers, delivering the goods he needs to a nearby cave, and collecting them. No, I've never had the chance to see him. Of course, this is probably a trap. Um, Wizard of the Castle, the High Mountain. Welcome to our marvelous town. This is the mayor of Seacrest. I can see you are travelers from a faraway land. Not that far. Um, Big and awesome municipality before you. Feel free to admire the architecture. And don't forget to check the Griffin Raiders Guild headquarters. Griffin Raiders. Did that say Griffin Raiders or Griffin Riders? It says Griffin Raiders. How much you want to bet they actually ride the Griffins? Okay. We are still on the lookout for resistance to paralysis. But we don't see any right here. No readily available. Let's do some more exploring here. We have a inn to talk. I'm considering relocating to the countryside. I'm getting too old for all this fighting stuff. By the way, are you interested in buying my mithril mail? It's very light and offers decent protection. So we've gone over this in the last stream. There is one character who wears medium armor. I got three frontliners who wear heavy, and I got three wizards who wear no armor. So that mithril would only be useful to the cleric, unfortunately. So um, let's keep going. Have you met the half elf? He's completely nuts. Claims that plants stop talking to him, and he won't discuss anything else. Well, it's been several years since he started coming to the inn. It's not quite normal. It sounds like there's an NPC out in the wild. The tree stopped singing. I can hear it. Can't hear it anymore. Oh, leg alias. Really. But the song grew weaker with each passing year, and now I can't hear it at all. Well, sometimes when I'm in the middle of the forest, I can still catch a faint song, but that's about it. Something is very wrong, terribly wrong. I can't bear it anymore. Let's see what replenishing food does. Okay, I've replenished my food for 10. Um, not much on the way of quests. I think we've got some questable items here. Let's see if I can find my quest items. Black rose seeds, letters for the King of Astoria, which I believe I found his castle. Letter to the Queen um, from Lord Eisen, and then transfer papers for the King's commander of the Darkwood Forest, which seems like a pretty good. Oh, here's the pawn shop where I can get rid of stuff. Welcome to the Griffin Guild office. How can I serve you? I would like a lifetime membership. Thank you for your support. Now you're a member of the guild with the right and unlimited use of our Griffin services. So I am a Griffin Gilder, and I can probably fly with Griffins. That is something that did happen in the last game very far into it, but it looks like it's happening earlier now. Oh, look, we got some fear shields and some sorcery armor, robes for wizards, and some protection armor looks good too. I don't know. Let's keep going. Did we unlock everything here? Yes, this town is done. So let's. How do you use the griffin? Do you just call them? Do you say go to this town? I forgot how to call the griffins. Summon griffin. It says use cursor to move the marker to the destination. Okay. Griffin Riders must be in a place that you've already visited. So I can griffin to none of these places, it looks like. None of these places seem to be griffin worthy. Oh, summon griffin. Use cursor to move to marker to the destination. Use the cursor. Oh, I can summon griffin to the white section of the. So I can summon a griffin there, and it will take 2 hours. All right. So let's hold off on summoning griffins for now. I also want to. I think my last stream went a little over. I want to make sure that we're at the 20-minute mark. Sorry, but I'm forbidden to grant any boats to any suspicious-looking heroes, as the Chancellor says he wants to make sure those heroes visit the king before they use a boat. Of course, I'll visit the king. Let's do that right now. Here we go. Wow, look at the king's gallery. Gallery of portraits of the king. Chancellor's here. Okay, the Chancellor's the guy that won't let me take a boat. The Royal Herald and the Keeper of the Royal Seal. For all inquiries regarding the ruling dynasty, please be mindful of the dinner break. Okay, so there's that, and then and then there's a basement. I think in the last one there was a monster in the basement. Believe it or not, I once saw Princess Marvel picking up trash in the hall. I mean, really, you're a princess, so you're supposed to rule or do other princessly things. Princessy? Princessy? I think it's princessly. The grammar in this game is not 100%. If you're a maid, you're meant to clean up things. Everyone should know their place. Wow. I wish I could kill this character, because that is some classist things to say. I may not be as busy as the Herald next door, who seems rather lazy, but still. Alright, I'm busy, go away. There we go. So we are. Uh-oh. These floating NPCs are kind of creepy. I overheard two nobles openly discussing kingdom secrets in the castle halls. Do you know that there's security procedures? What if I were a spy of a hostile kingdom? This is outrageous, and I don't like it. Everyone litters here without a second thought, especially the nobles. You can't imagine how filthy they can be, except for Princess Marvel. She never litters. She's the kindest princess I know. Once I put a pea between her mattresses and she couldn't get a good night's sleep. If I were a knight, I would challenge to duel anyone who says or even thinks otherwise. She's the best princess. So, and she's nice to the maids. Sounds like a good person. Luxurious guest apartment. It's empty. Not for long. I'm going to live there. Here's something. Elven healer. Nice. And here's something. It is the royal cook. Out royal, out royal food tester left. Our oh, there's a typo here. Our royal food tester left. He said the food is not tasty enough. Can you imagine? That's outrageous. If only I had an exotic spice. Oh, I've decided as a royal cook, I hereby proclaim you my champion to send you on a quest to bring me back exotic spice that our kingdom is so desperately needs. You may depart at your earliest convenience. I accept the exotic spice hook. Here we go. Sir Pertivald. Papers must flow. It's the blood of the kingdom. If it stops, thousands tiny tasks will remain undone, and that leads to downfall of the king. That would lead to a downfall of the kingdom. Um, I should be consulted for the grammar checks. These are the barracks of the Royal Guard. The accommodations are excellent, but when it comes to food, I have no idea why the Chamberlain hasn't fired the cook. Oh, I'm working for that guy. I'm the gardener of the Royal Gardens. I suspect you might be in need of some sort of monster slayer or engagement in something equally unimportant if you ever desire to undertake something truly significant and contribute to the beauty and surrounding us deliver exotic seeds of the black rose to me, it would be a greatly enhance the royal gardens. I have those seeds. Talk to him. Excellent. I knew there would be a soft spot somewhere in your armored hearts. Wow, he hates fight mercenaries, adventurers. Thank you for these seeds of the black rose. Those will greatly enhance the royal gardens here. Take this old helmet I found in the garden. The helmet of the Prince Roland. 500 experience. Wow. Let's take a look at the helmet. Where is it? The helmet of Prince Roland. It is confusion, fear, poison. And my current helmet is invisibility. So we'll give it to the female knight if she can equip it. Yeah, I think she can. Very nice. Um, very nice. One quest completed. I'm waiting for the plants to grow. It's so exciting. Yeah, he is excited about plants growing. So, quests in progress, completed quests. This is my first completed quest, guys. The gardener in the royal castle desires rare plant seeds, and one of the only random NPC that had his own floating avatar in the first tavern, the first town, gave me those seeds for 200 gold. So I basically spent 200 gold for 500 XP and a pretty sweet shield, piece of armor. The royal castle of the ruler of Astoria. That's where we are. We got all these open quests, so let's keep pushing. Um, Maybe I'll make a short one. I just got really hungry for dinner, and it's probably a good idea to get some dinner at dinner time as opposed to streaming and playing this game. All right, so let's see what this drink. Oh, whoa! You feel icy sensation. Party members are already under the temporary effects. I did it so fast I couldn't read it. I think it said icy, so this must be a cold resistance also. So good to know that there's these elemental resistant fountains around in the game. Ah, letter, my good Lord Eisen. It's so nice of him. Thank you for the delivery. 500 XP. Well, let's see. The king is greatly disturbed by the mysterious discovered dynasty dynastic ring. I hope you can assist him in resolving this matter. Well, that's why I'm here, to resolve matters. Hello, travelers. Oh, this is Marvel. Do you have any ice cream cakes? Oh no, that's Carvel, the Crown Princesses of Astoria, and I extend a warm welcome to our realm. I hope you enjoy your stay. Well, as long as you give me the good room. The gates are locked, and the Royal Chambers Court official third rank. You are about to be granted the privilege of being in the presence of your of a magnificent ruler, the King of Astoria. I'm here to ensure you understand the proper etiquette when approaching our most beloved king. Upon entering the throne room, the first thing you should do is perform a proper court bend, specifically number 63, as described in Althazar's Book of Court Etiquette. If you find this challenging, at least attempt some form of bow. If that proves difficult as well, then remain where you are, keep your hands to yourself, and wait until the king initiates conversation. Do you understand? Yes, everything is very clear. Very well, I'm opening the gates. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of unnecessary etiquette. I forgot how to move the map around. Here we go. Alright, this is a clear map. There's only one way to go. Better call the Griffins. Let's go. And we're in. There's a guard here. The most trusted royal guards appreciate your enthusiasm. There's a possibility he might not get a chance if he falls in the line of duty. Okay, the guards don't like each other. We swear to protect our liege and our lives. I'm ready to give my life anytime. All right. Weird guards. We, the King of Astoria, welcome you to our kingdom. We have a quest for you. It's a matter of honor and discretion. A dynastic ring has suddenly appeared within the castle's premises, accompanied by a message calling for the repayment of some ancient debt of our dynasty. However, the nature of this debt eludes our memory, causing great concern. It's vital that there be no implication that we disregard our obligations regardless of their age. Are you prepared to undertake the noble quest? Oh, um, please give us a moment, Your Majesty. Of course, yes. No bowing involved. Very well. Your task is to investigate the nature of the debt and its legitimacy. Proceed to the Chancellor for further instructions. Okay, I just talked to the Chancellor. I think he's this guy. No, that's the Queen. Okay, I think he's uh, this guy. That's the cook. I think he's this guy. Yes, first, I'm officially registering you as the champions of the King of Astoria. Here's the necessary paperwork. What? Next, I suggest paying visit to the princess, the herald, and the scribe. Gained champions of the King of Astoria. Okay. Wow. This is a lot of back and forth. Princess, herald, scribe. Let's do it. I think the princess is up here. Yes. Oh, she's got a secret. I will share something I've only disclosed to the king and the queen. It's a closely guarded dynasty secret, and it will result in severe consequences. However, before I proceed, I need your promise that everything I tell you remains absolutely secret. It must be not be shared with anyone outside the royal family, including the chancellor. Oh, I can't tell the chancellor. That's rough. Um, Maybe I can tell people on YouTube. I guess that doesn't matter. It's not in this realm. All right, your secret's safe with me. I got the ring and the note, but contrary to the official report, it was actually delivered to me instead of being found in the wild. However, the messenger was quite peculiar. A squirrel dropped a small bag containing these items onto my bedroom ledge. It seemed to watch me, ensuring I picked it up, possibly under instruction from someone else. It might be frivolous, which is precisely why I must emphasize the need for utmost secrecy. We cannot risk the dynasty being mocked for allowing this ring to fall into the paws of a squirrel. Okay, so a squirrel delivered it. Okay, now we need to go to the herald, the royal chamberlain. I hope you didn't do anything inappropriate. That was not the that was not the right guy. So it's either we can go outside. Let's go outside. Who's this guy? The Royal Guard. That's the. She said, visit the princess. The princess has a secret. Royal Herald. I found him. The meticulously examined old ring, not just once, but thrice. Thrice. To be absolutely sure. What happened to twice? There is no doubt it is the original Ring of King. It's the original king of the Ring of Ragnar, the Asturian dynasty founder. I've ruled out any possibilities of forgery. Moreover, I even consulted a wizard, to check for enchantments, and he confirms there has been no magical tampering of any kind. It undeniably, excuse me, belongs to King Ragnar. Well, now I need to go to the scribe, and he's next door. The note attached to the ring simply states, King Ragnar, it is time for you to repay your debt. Unfortunately, during the castle fire of the year 152, the archives were damaged and all the records were damaged. I recommend a visit to the Great Library on the Long Island. I got to go to Queens. The Great Library on Long Island, Brooklyn. There are additional archives, potentially from other kingdoms, that might have clues of the Ragnar area. Let's go check out our quests. Um, does it say where we're going? Visit the Chancellor. Main quest, visit the Chancellor, is over. Okay. Great library. Okay, so we have a great library. Investigate the dynasty. Find the spices. Transfer the papers. Okay, so we have some stuff. I think we are good to go outside. All right. Wow. We're just gonna jump into a random cave. Supply cave of the Wizard of the Tall Mountain. No trespassing. All suppliers. Please note that payments for delivery goods are managed by Arthox, the Seacrest. Okay. And here's another. Please avoid hiding inside barrels for hobbits. So please stop. Okay. There's some useless supplies inside. Nothing interesting or valuable. Oh, 28 gold. There is some liquid, no doubt magical. A red vial. Okay. There are some unrecognized suspicious liquids inside. Everything way beyond its expiration date. Sounds good. Alright, so what kind of. Okay, there are no hidden secret doors here. Please stop scratching the walls. It's simply a regular cave, and all goods are transported through magical means. So it's saying that there's no secret doors. Now it makes me want to think there is a secret door. The truth is that I'm tapping. It's a very small cave. I've tapped on all the different walls, and yeah. So a mislead for misleads. Weird. Okay. Another dungeon. Now this one has traps. This area is off limits. Enter at your own risk, your own peril. Okay. To parents, do not let your kids pull this lever. Deadly area ahead. Okay. Well, congratulations on discovering hidden super secret treasure. Now go back and save your life. Featherlight helmet. Wow. Let's see who can wear Featherlight. Featherlight helmet. It's 2 armor and costs 1. And this is confusion. So this is confusion and this is confusion. Wizard's hat. Prevent confusion. So, oh, my guy doesn't wear a helmet at all. I could have been wearing a helmet this whole time. Alright, my guy. My cleric. Alright, we got a free helmet, and now it says, warning, this isn't a charming magical light. Is a deadly magical barrier. No entering it will not grant you any magical powers. Instead, it will strike you down with a powerful lightning spell, likely resulting in your death. I believe them. This was from the last game, and my characters are all only level Only level. Only level 7. Okay. We need to be probably closer to 30 or something. Look. A basic navigator costs 800. Wow. And that means you need basic navigational skills to go on a boat. I have a dream to become a poet, but for my lowly peasant like me, achieving that's not easy. Um, Weird. All right. There's a poet, and she doesn't know it. Lord Peasant Supervisor. I'm a supervisor of all the peasants. I'm recalled from my post by our liege to defend the kingdom and die in battle. Super strange. Okay, did we go here? Small vessel supervisor. He glances at the documents issued by the Chancellor, double checks the seal, and salutes you. Here it comes. One boat granted. Note, you can only traverse shallow waters, so you can access Long Island, Short Island, and Tiny Island. Can I get. Oh, I can. And I can't go on the big seas without navigation. Basic navigation. Interesting. So I'm on a boat um, granted by my main quest, and it gives me access to Tiny Island. Is this a tiny island? Here we go. Proud inhabitants of the Short Island. Ha! I bet you want to make fun of Short Island like everyone else. It's the best place to live. All right, let's see how the well is. Party healed. It's a healing well. And let's see how this well is. Oh, you feel a surge of power. Toughness 3. That's amazing. 3 toughness is extra hit points all around. Might be 20. 21? Okay, there's a portal over here. Alright, fishermen, welcome to Long Island. Everyone here exists only to serve the single purpose, the Great Library. Okay, I found the Great Library on Long Island. Oh, and trolls. Be careful of the trolls, he said. This troll is blind, he said. And we're going to give up the. Uh, yeah, let's conserve our mana this time. I see lots of trolls in the background, so yeah, very interesting. The game just like really brutal. Wow, this guy got critted and he got afraided. 1, 2, 3, 4. Magic, magic, magic. All right. I remember playing in the old game that the cleric got to remove fear, um, but he can only remove poison at this point. So let's keep fighting. Magic, magic, and he's dead. All right, these guys are lower level than ogre, but still pretty good XP. We only need 25 XP to reach level 8. We're leveling like crazy. Let's go see this what's it called, this castle, and it says, I'm scared the commander sent a patrol north near the abandoned tower. We're at the 43-minute mark. This has not been that exciting. We did mostly main quest storyline stuff, so I might just end it here. Let's finish this another peaceful dungeon with nothing in here. Okay, so this is like a town. I can level up. Maybe we'll hit level 8 at the end. There's a knight, um, and then we can say the dwarves from the kingdom beneath the red mountain consistently provides excellent armors. Dwarves uphold their obligations, and Lannisters always repay their debts. Welcome to the Iron Fort, travelers. Let's put one thing straight before you start complaining about us not doing our jobs to make this island safe. So, to clarify, our only purpose here is to protect the Great Library. So, yeah, I read that book. It's called Foundation Series. Um, Isaac Asimov. All right. There's an inn with no people in it, and a healing guy. And look, the elixir gives you one strength. I should probably. It's free, right? I should probably give this guy one strength, and the female warrior one strength. There we go. Strength does something. Um, and this the security guard. All right. Well, um, can I rest? Let's rest. Is it rest? Here we go. All right, we can do a quick rest. Can't rest here. There's enemies abound. All right, let's go check out this small island here. Tiny island. This area is off limits. Come back when you have a valid reason. Armored tariff collector. This is a tiny island with a little boat over there. Okay. This is called Small Island, and Small Island has the toughness thing. Oh, I could heal myself. That's interesting. And then I could go level up. Seems kind of intentional here that you would do that. Oh, there's more castles. Who's this guy? Stop, identify yourself. All right, you may pass. I'm opening the security gates. So weird, but distinct, different feel than the last game. The Great Library Security. Hold. Are you a monster in disguise? Wait till I have time to check your true form. Alright, so I'm not a monster. This potion gives you confusion resistance, which is great. And then there's this super library, and the Great Library is, well, great. There's so many books here. I can't believe it. Alright, this is a great library. I'm so impressed. By being impressed, I'm not very impressed. I just want to get some XP. Alright, level 8 seems doable. We're gonna beat this guy until he gives us the XP that we want. And one of my wizards is afraid, so it'll take an extra round of combat to kill him. And now we are level 8, and I can go next door and just level up here at this guy. Let's level up. Level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. All right. 7 party members leveled up. Now we're looking at our spellbook inventory. Let's see. Magic. Here it is. I did not get any new spells for this wizard, and this cleric did not get any new spells. So yeah, we're at level 8. We're ready for lots more enemies in Long Island. Doesn't have any relationship to the neighborhood Long Island. Let's play 7337. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you on the next one. Have a good night.